Hey friends, it is September 22nd, exactly 8 p.m. I did not plan that, but call me awesome because it just happened naturally. And I'm awesome. So, today was a long day. It's one of those long, awful, terrible days. But here we are, alive, which is something to be excited about. And I just submitted one of my essay drafts for humanities. My essay is about the removal of. Okay, so it's about pre Columbian conquest when the Spaniards came over to the natives and, destroyed civilizations and their religion. So it's the process that they did so, they physically attacked and then they mentally destroyed. If that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Like, they came over, they sieged the cities and civilizations and their empires. And then that was the easy part, but, the hard part is, changing their entire religion from pagan beliefs to Christianity, which was, their ultimate goal. So, that was that. And why am I talking about this? Oh, okay. So, we read this prose story a week ago, and it was a good story. I forget the name. It's The Fault of the Blanks. That's all I remember. I don't want to pull it up. It's irrelevant to what we're talking about. But it's about this woman. She lives as she's a time traveler. She lives in modern day Mexico, and she's a wealthy woman in present times, but then when she travels back in time, she's not wealthy. But she feels more connected and in tune in her past life. And in that class, we started discussing time and how time is weird. Wow, time is weird. Time is a human-made construct. Yeah, it is. And I don't know, our discussion was so cool because how abstract is it that we're just naturally wired to feel time? Like, even if the only times we don't feel time is when we have nowhere to go. Sometimes when I sit outside and I have nowhere to go, nothing to do, I don't know how much time has passed. Sometimes no time has passed. Sometimes a lot of time has passed. And I think that's just, if we're not paying conscious attention to it at all times, then is it even real? That's another thing that we kind of read this week with a different story. This time, in this story, Chalk Mole, it was talking about reality. I think I can find a line. It was so cool. It's so natural, though normally we believe only in what's real. But this is real, more real than anything I've ever known. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Anyway, it's the idea, this whole story and the previous story I'm talking about, it's time, memory, experience, and reality. They all tie in together. You can't do anything without all four of those things. Because memory is a figment of your imagination, because anytime you remember anything, it's always different from what actually happened, which is so insane. I think I have a pretty good memory, but even knowing that I can't even trust myself with certain things like that, it's crazy. And then time, how do you, we all just feel time so differently, let's say we all go to a party all at the same time, and then we all do different things at the party, and then we all leave at the same time, someone's gonna say, wow, time flew by. Another person's gonna say, wow, time was so slow. It's how we use that time that helps us interpret how we feel time. Because in a way, I know like we all say time is fake. I think time is the most real, because time never stops moving, right? The only thing that's constant is time and change. And change is within time, because time changes. What am I even saying right now? I slept a lot today. I wasn't even tired. I slept a lot. I'm trying to find a certain line as I'm speaking. Anyway, another point that I was thinking about when like we talk about texts in humanities or in Brit Lit or in my other English class, my favorite thing about reading and writing and literature is how everyone interprets writing differently, and I just love listening to people talk about what they think. I think that is probably one of my most favorite things, because you never know what you can learn from other people, and that's the best part about learning, in my opinion, is that there's so much to know from others. And I really do value when people like talk in class. And like, I love discussion-based class. I feel like I've talked about this before, but it's just so satisfying and so much fun to just talk to each other like friends. Not even friends sometimes. You can just talk in an academic-based setting, whatever. But I don't know, this just goes to show, even if it's not literature, like, people coming together, even if it's forced, to talk about something and their experiences and like how they do things and how they think, it's so fascinating. People are so cool. Oh my gosh, there was another moment. Oh, so the idea, like stemming off of this, humans are cool sometimes. And I just feel like we're all peaceful people when we are like just relaxed. I don't know. Okay, sorry, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. I need to slow down. I went to the Van Gogh exhibit on Sunday, and we were sitting in this giant room, and there were maybe 50 other people in that room, and there were chairs, there were beanbags, there were rug spaces for people to sit on the floor, people were sitting against the walls, and we were all mesmerized by what was happening on the walls. It was like a 3D experience. It was 360 view virtual experience. It was so cool, and sitting there, I got a little teary-eyed because it was so, despite Van Gogh's art, it was so wholesome that we all sat there together, and it made me very happy to know that, even in this little bubble that we are in for 45 minutes, that we're able to do it without any bad negative energy, It's not easy to live peacefully. Actually, it is easy to live peacefully. Some people just make it really hard for others. No cap. No cap intended. In other news, I started Adventure Time. I think it was Monday. I don't know that the episodes are 11 minutes long. I am still only on episode 3, but that makes it very easy to binge. I remember I binged regular show in maybe 2 weeks. So once I hop on this, consider me done in 2 weeks. But yeah, I think I'm done talking for the night. It's 8:09. Nope, now it's 8:10. Alright guys, thanks for listening. I'll see you next week. Riri out.